It's very lonely being a young person and being different and having medical problems. There's only 600 or so kids that have ever had this disease, and so she walks alone a lot.
And since there are so few of us, and since so many of the experiences that we share are so similar, we'd like to reach out to one another and find out, how did you deal with this, or what would you suggest?
We saw some of the biggest and brightest doctors around New York at Columbia and other places to try to understand why he seemed to be falling a lot and why he didn't feel pain and what was going on. And we had a garbage pail term of non-progressive encephalopathy, whatever that might be.
He had a really rough couple of years after his surgery, didn't recover well from that. We started with tube feeds. Those were very tough.
She has to have a medical intervention basically every 90 minutes with her G-tube. She has to have drops in her eyes. Her blood pressure can be at stroke level, and an hour later she'll be fainting because it's so low. She's on all this machinery at night.
The kids have a lot of medications. They have a lot of lung problems, so there's a lot of different routines that we go through on a day-to-day basis to keep her healthy.
Everything she does, she has to struggle with. It was difficult for her to learn to eat and talk and walk. And getting through the day is hard for her.
But over the years, you sort of forget about all that. And now he's pretty independent. He does the tube feeds by himself. He's able to stay home alone. He goes to a day program every day. He works 2 days a week. And so he has a pretty good life.
We, truthfully, as a family, are closer. My sisters, my nephews are fabulously involved with his caretaking, to the point that I don't think twice about letting my 12 and 14-year-old nephews feed him, bathe him, take care of him. So it's brought the family that was close even closer.
You learn to appreciate not just every day, but your children and those happy moments and the role that everyone plays.
We are very lucky in that our child who has FD is amazing, happy, bubbly, funny person.
When you live with a child who might have anything different, red hair, short, tall, big, you don't comment, you don't focus, you don't think about it. Every day is a true blessing.
You find out how strong you are, you find out how strong your family is, you discover that there's a world full of people who want to help you, and you also discover that people who have terrible disease also have incredible courage and teach you incredible lessons about life.
He's brought a tremendous amount of love into our family, and he's just a loving, wonderful, he was a wonderful child, he's a wonderful young man. And he has his days where he really doesn't feel well.
Kids with FD have it rough. Parents with FD have it rough. But I think there really have been some incredibly powerful, wonderful moments that we could never have if we didn't have the pretty stinky ones too.
Sam herself has just inspired people to stick by her and do what they can to support her, and I think given everybody a sense of the blessings they do have and the ways they can help people whose blessings are different.